Alright everybody, welcome back. Here we are back at the Air Force Academy playing a charity tournament today, a little 4-man scramble. So it's got us up on the white tees, starting off on the 18th hole. So par 5, 471 yards from this tee box today. Don't have to mess around with that tree right there. It's one of our other teammates.
That's right, Team B.
Yeah, for the darkness there. But anyway, so play here, pump anything you want. If you're going to hit something really far, make sure you put some draw on it and don't get in those bunkers way down there. So, let's give it a rip, check it out. Alright everybody, so here we are on the first hole, which is our second hole. 375 yards to get in the middle of this green downhill there. So yeah, straight downhill. The play, definitely a power fade. Definitely hit something that goes right. Or if you can smash it all the way down there to that tree that should be right in the middle of the screen right now. That's a good play too. So, let's get up there, give it a whack, see what happens. everybody, so nice birdie there. So here we are on the second hole, 320 yards about to get up on this green. Hard dogleg right, so you really don't need driver to get out there unless you're going to punch it straight over that right line there. And then you'll be sitting happy, but you'll have no clue where it lands. So something like a 220 club is probably sufficient here. So let's give it a whack, check it out. Alright everybody, third hole, a par 3, pretty straight up, keep it narrow. Nothing else really in our way though, apart from the trees off to the sides, so about 180 downhill. So taking that 8-iron, give it a crack, see what happens. Alright everybody, here we are on the fourth hole with a big par 5. So yeah, 489 yards to get to the middle of this green. About on the watch though I got a little bit over 500 from where I stand. So actually that's about right. So, yep, I mean, driver's certainly in play here. Yeah, obviously, fairway sloping right to left, so a nice pretty fade out there. Probably a 10-yard fade is what you want. But that right line, if you can hit it straight up it, will hold it just fine. Let's check it out. Alright everybody, here we are, back on the 5th hole. Pretty straightforward par 4, definitely want to hug the left side. Right side is just death, and everything feeds right here, so it really wants to push you to that death. So yeah, only 350 yards to get up on that green down there, so hit whatever you like to give you whatever you want in, unless you want to try to hit a big old bomb and get up there. Let's give it a rip, check it out. Alright everybody, so here we are on the 6th hole. So, short par 4, but you got a lake that's right between us and the hole. Kind of makes it so you can't really go for it. So it's only about 325 yards to get up on this green from this tee box today. Right up there, somewhere around there. But the right play, unless you're really going to try to bomb one and go for it in one, is just to float one out to the right with a nice easy iron, and then have yourself about 100 yards in. So, let's give it a crack, check it out. Alright everybody, here we are on the 7th hole. Second to last hole for this first part of this two-part series for this 4-ball scramble tournament out here on the silver course at the Air Force Academy. So, number 1 handicap here, big old par 5, 507 yards to get on this green from where we are, kind of a dog leg right. So the right move, just pump one out there straight. If you're going to hit a cut, hit a baby cut, and definitely don't hit a draw long. You're going to be out in those weeds out to the left there. So, let's give it a rip, check it out. Alright, and here we are, everybody, on the 8th hole. So, a little par 3, about 170 yards or so to get up on this green. And this is the final hole for this first part of this two-part series out at, where are we? The Silver Course, the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Midgard Golf. Join us again for part 2, which will be coming to you directly. So, this hole though, yeah, 170, and then I got 189 to the back. So that should be a pretty safe 8-iron for me, pretty straight up. So I think that's what I'm going to try to punch out there. Let's give it a crack, see what happens.